Hello. Oh my God. The biggest bubble in my throat there. Of course, when I'm like back, I'm like, what's up? What's up, everyone? I'm back. I don't know how this, it says the quality is great. I don't know. It just gave me an error saying about keyframes not going in too quick. I don't know. I'm using, I'm only live on YouTube right now. But yeah, I'm trying to figure something out. I do want to bring to you guys like a little bit of a radio show. If I can find a way to get around those DMCA bullshit pieces of shit and actually play some real music up in this bitch, I would love to do that. Hello and welcome. I'm back. It's been a long time. This is a very impromptu stream. I've been intending on streaming. If I didn't press the go live and just hit it today, it's just never going to happen. But I'm here. I'm great. What have I been up to? I've been good. I hope you guys have been good. Some of you probably don't care or remember. Oh, my mic is super hot right now. Hold on. Turn it down. Why is it so hot? Why is that happening? All right. So, as some of you might recall, some of you might not, I said that I got a job interview. I did go through some testing. Ended up being for porn. Video editing for porn. Hell yeah, brother. Was not for me. I will say that. I came to that realization after, because I was willing to sacrifice for a job. But then I was like, I think I would not have enjoyed listening to fake lips smacking all day long. Like, I would have been committed by the end of it. Someone would have had to kill me. So anyway, I got an interview. It was pretty good. And so I did a test. They liked, but then they needed more. They needed narrative. Porn needs narrative because these people are investing like so much money into recording it. It's so legit, like using an RE, like an RE Alexa, like $100,000 camera. And then the lenses, don't even get me started. The camera alone is $100,000. So they needed me to be a movie editor as well, which is fine. So like I did that test. I thought I did all right. Apparently to them, I didn't do enough research of the brand, whatever. It's okay. You know, we're in that kind of a job market where people can do that when you're applying for a job. And that is totally fine. And, like I said, I came to the realization after how much I was kind of just putting my feelings with, because I do love editing and I was just happy to get a job and it was remote. So no complaints. I just wasn't a good fit for whatever they were looking for. I have no idea what they were looking for. I gave them a narrative. I thought I did a good job, good sound design. They didn't think so. They thought some of my shit was out of date. But again, I don't have access to their library and everything that they're doing. So I don't know what's going on. Whatever. It is what it is. I just want to say, I feel like the most unemployed motherfucker on the face of the earth right now. So if you're also going through that, I feel you. I have your back. And I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be back doing this. I'm hoping to start like a good regimen of doing this, a routine, if you will. A good routine of figuring this out. Dude, I was losing my mind the past few days trying to set up my board because Rode, this is the Rodecaster 2 or whatever the fuck it's called. So they came out with a new update where you can put virtual channels. Man, Apple Music was crapping out on me every 2 seconds. I was losing my mind, so I didn't go live yesterday, and then I didn't prep. I didn't think of anything to talk about. When really all I want to do is just talk to you guys and talk to anyone that feels they need someone to talk to or listen to or noise in the background, whatever have you. I've been noticing that a lot, and like that's kind of the direction that I want to take this show in. Is that a lot of people are feeling certain types of ways, and we're getting towards the winter where it's very depressing, and it's really good for people to have an outlet for mental health. And that's truly what I want to figure out. If I can, if my oversharing can do any good and like let you know that you're not alone no matter what, and that I'm here, I'm willing to listen, I'm willing to talk and discuss things with you. Maybe we can all get through it and just make our lives a little better together. That's what I aim to do. And so if I'm talking about a little bit more mental health things, or how I want to see if like there's topics I can relate to mental health, I think that would make me a lot more happier than talking about Donald Trump and politics and the madness that has transpired, because that's all I was talking about before. Is I was just going crazy on talking about Twitter, because my main news source was Twitter, right? So if you're on there, you're going to get a lot of Elon news. You're going to get a lot of especially towards the election, you're getting pure politics news. And I got caught up in that cycle. I mean, it's something that interests me, but I don't think it's something I want to talk about on a permanent basis. It's things I'm willing to comment on, but it's not what I aim to be, right? I'm not looking to be a Hassan Piker type, and that's who I would recommend, or Denims, or I don't know who other political streamers are, but I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. Just make sure they're not a fucking incel. That's all. That's my only advice for who you're listening to. I think we have a huge problem going on that front, man. That's another thing, as a man, you see the landscape of social media and like what's going on and who the trending male figures are. Don't get me wrong. I think that there's a lot of good people, but predominantly you do see a lot of incel, like, I don't even know what to call them past an incel, but you just see these buffoonery of men leading the charge, who treat women like shit, have absolute weird ideologies on the world at large. And I would like to be a complete anti to that, a force for good, if you will. I'm not saying those people are all bad. I think like they just have a skewed view. And I understand that, because over time, depending on what's happened to you in your life, your view of the world and women, or your place in the world as a man, that can become so skewed. So I'm here to let you know that it's all good, man. You don't have to be a piece of shit if you don't want to be. You can be a piece of shit, but you can just, also just be reasonable. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, moved, went through a move since the last time I talked to you guys. That's why this setup's a little different, which is cool. I get like a whole studio to myself. It's also so depressing because I, lost a significant other in the mix. She didn't die. She just like moved on with her life and is living a better life in Europe now, which I'm happy for her. I truly am. My takeaways from that, if you needed getting into the nitty gritty, it's a sad commentary to say you realize this at the age of 32, but if you're not working on yourself, you're not working on the relationships take work, putting effort into yourself, no shit, the relationship is not going to go well. And unfortunately, that's what happened. And it's no fault of anyone. We both had our part to play in the relationship, and hopefully I wish the best for her. I just want her to be happy at the end of the day. Like, I feel like I failed that, and that's okay, because like that's like a learning point for me, right? Like I just said, like I needed this lesson, and sometimes that happens, and it's depressing, but it's just it's life, right? Oh, I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna cry. I go through like my own bouts of sadness, but I'm not like, sitting over here. Like, unfortunately, this was a long time thing dealing with COVID. It was just such a weird time in my life, probably in her life as well. Where you kind of like look back and you're like, huh, you know, I think we did the best we could, but we could have done better. But we hold no, you know, there's regrets, but we're not sitting there being like trying to put the broken pieces back together, being like, what did we do? You know, I think we know in our own way what we did. So yeah, I hope that fucking makes sense. But you know, living on my own, I have my dog over here. I have Chippy. I don't know if you guys can't see him, but he'll be in some videos, I'm sure. Can't leave me alone. So he's here and he's having a good time. He's just taking a snooze right beside me right now. And that's about it on the life update. You know, just trying to get a job, bro. I mean, kind of bored, being not working. And that's why, like, obviously I want to focus on this stuff. I want to pivot to, like I said, getting in a routine, being back streaming and content creation. Isn't that what matters? Dude, I don't know why my mic is so fucking hot right now. It's pissing me off, dog. This is what I was going through yesterday, like just popping open control panel like every 2 seconds and all this shit is honestly maddening, which is great. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I love technology and like the fact that I remember, you know, when I and like this isn't even that long ago, in like 2015, 2016 ish, around there. I know like there were streamers back then, and I think like Go XLR dominated the streaming. I don't even know if Go XLR, maybe, like, let me know if you know that. But working in radio at the time, it was so, the idea of this being obtainable and like having a board and a whole setup, a whole broadcast setup in your home was like a crazy idea. So I'm super happy about it, but it also is a fucking pain in the tuchus. So I'm going to do that. And hopefully I'm going to be a lot quieter now. Okay. I think I figured it out. I don't know, man. You change one thing on these boards and it all goes to shit. Ew. I tried making my own cold brew. It's not the same. But I also had a blowout in a Starbucks not too long ago. It was not a good look for me. I got mad. I went in with my dog and the guy told me to wait outside because no dogs allowed. Whatever. My dog is a good boy. He's a great boy. He even has a vest on to look like a service dog. Could have just turned a blind eye, my guy. Anyway, the guy told me he would bring my drinks out. Never did. I went in there and I was such an asshole. I was like, I was like yelling at this guy who actually had nothing to do with the situation. He's just working his fucking job at Starbucks, being like, hey, welcome to Starbucks. And I'm like, tell that fucking bearded idiot over there that he's a fucking idiot. And like everyone's like, that guy's having a bad day. And that was, man, you know. I wasn't proud of that moment. I mean, for a sec, like there was like some attempt on my part to justify it, which was stupid. I remember like texting a few people being like, am I the asshole? It's like, yeah, I'm totally an asshole. Like I don't need to go in and call the guy a fucking idiot. And I was like, I'll bring my dog in here whenever I want. So then I got my dog registered as an ESA, which is an emotional support animal. And that guy and Starbucks can suck my balls. I'm so petty. You know what, man? I take this back. I don't know if I should be talking about mental health and giving anyone any advice. I mean well, but, you know, I don't always make the best fucking choices. But if the stream's lagging, I'm sorry. I'll figure it out for the next one. I will be multi-streaming. Probably, well, to YouTube and Twitch. And then you can catch the clips here on my YouTube channel from the streams. And yeah, almost. By the way, Al Jazeera, my strike that you placed on my channel is almost up, so you can also suck my balls. Thanks for that. You know, me not posting in that time really helped me not accumulate another. I'm still just like, I just don't get it, man. You know, like over here, the rules on YouTube are so fucking stringent. It is the Wild West on Twitch. You got, you know, I mean, you got your VOD tracks, so you can play DMCA music all day long as it doesn't end up on the final record. You know, I got the people over there playing Al Jazeera like it's fucking pay-per-view. It's just always on. God forbid I play 6 minutes of a fucking broadcast when people have it playing live on their streams on Twitch. So I'm actually going to say that YouTube and Al Jazeera fucked me on that. Other than that, I fucking have nothing to really talk about. I'm sorry. I'll be more prepared next time, which is fine. And, you know, I've probably said that before, so maybe you don't believe me, maybe do, maybe don't. I don't know. That is your choice. This is a free space, okay? That's why it's called Freed FM, okay?
You're listening to Freed FM.
Hell yeah, brother. We love to have you here. I mean, these are some of my notes that I will go over. These are thoughts that I've had recently. So, when I go to the gym, I my doggy, Chippy Boy, I like to put on a movie for him. So I put on the Twilight series because, you know, what dog doesn't want to watch that? So I put that on, but then I ended up getting like roped in and I started watching it again. I seen it, like it is really bad. It sucks because it's a good story, but it's fucking bad. Like just it all around bad. It's just like and that's why it gets memed on so hard on TikTok and all that shit. But then I thought to myself, they're remaking all of these movies. They're remaking, you know, Lilo and Stitch in real life, or it's like, dude, that's still animated. There's just real people. Who cares? Why are you shitting on your own product? Who asked for that? Like I think they're like the Moana live act. Who cares? What's wrong with the Pixar version? How to Train Your Dragon. The only cool thing about that is to see is it Clive Owen? No, it's not Clive Owen. What's his name? Shit. Law-abiding citizen. Gerard Butler. I knew it would come to me. The only cool thing is to see Gerard Butler, play his role in real life as the dad of, is his name Hiccup or whatever? I don't know. Again, Pixar, How to Train Your Dragon. Amazing, phenomenal movie. It's just shitting on the beautiful art that it is, like the movie that it is. Like, again, like your dragons don't fucking, you didn't cast like a real dragon. It's fucking CGI, bro. Why do we need this? Why do we need a live action? However, okay, I'd go on for that for days. But, or is it DreamWorks? DreamWorks, How to Train Your Dragon? Whatever. What are we doing? Okay? If you do a live Shrek, I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out. I'm gonna riot. Okay? Now, with all these remakes, it started getting me thinking. Twilight, actually pretty fucking bad. You know, you got the Harry Potter series getting remade. All these like, you know, they want to make like new Lord of the Rings and shit like that. Why is there no talk of remaking Twilight? Was the first time around just so bad? Are they just like cool to live with the meme? Why aren't they going to try to? I think they should. In all honesty, maybe remake it and maybe pay homage to the writing a little bit more. I know a lot of people like love the books, and then like that sparked fan fiction, and then I think like that started 50 Shades of Grey or some shit. I don't know, man. Come on. Why is no one talking about remaking Twilight? Make it a little bit better. Another thing, a little bit of a life update that I actually forgot. I lived in Toronto for 6 years. I had a dog for 3. Okay? 4. 3 or 4. Whatever. In that time living in Toronto, especially like when I was living at my last address, which was across from Hyde Park, which is one of the biggest parks in the city of Toronto. And there's a gigantic dog park, huge community that goes there. I went, lived there for 2 years, never became a part of a dog park community. I've been living in my new place for just over a month, and I'm a part of some dog park community. Do I look fucking friendly to you? Maybe I am, but hey, it's crazy to me. And I don't know how to act about it. I've totally alienated myself because I don't want to have to I don't mind waving hello. Hey, how are you? Well, whatever. Okay. But like these people are like too friendly with you, like where they pop up before they're going to leave. And they're like, yeah, like blah, 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 blah. Like, all right, have a good day. It's like, dude, that's too awkward. I don't know. I just don't want to do that. I don't fuck with that. Okay. I don't want to have to like, see ya. I just want to leave. I don't want to stand there and talk to you not really. Past like, hey, how's it going? Good. You? I'm good. Good to see you. Goodbye. And just walk with my dog. You know what? I might not have great social skills, and like that's fine. I'm good to talk to, but I just don't want to do the small talk. I just have better. I'd rather talk to no one than just make weird small talk with people and stand around the dog park while our dogs play. I'm not there to talk to you. I'm there so my dog runs around. If my dog's playing with your dog, I'm going to walk away. Okay? We don't have to pretend like we're anything more than just two people watching our dogs fucking play. I think people break under the pressure. I don't. I'm like, hey, you want me to try to be part of your group? That's cool. I'm not gonna. Dude, no wonder I fucking in group projects. I was just never good in school. Love that shit. I know I wasn't no lazy SOB. I will say that. I didn't get carried, but I'm not a fan. And yeah, so that's my life update. You know what's crazy? I'm the biggest fucking yapper on the face of this earth. The fact that I can bust out a 23-minute stream talking about nothing. What are we doing here? What am I doing here? What is my purpose? Oh, that's a fun thing. I actually I wanted to talk about this real quick. So I was gonna build a graphic for it. Maybe I will. But content creation, goals in life, whatever you want to do. Okay. It's crazy because I was watching this. He's a microphone reviewer. He's the best to do it on YouTube. His name is Podcastage or Bandrew. I assume his name is Andrew, not Bandrew, but he goes by Bandrew because it's the Bandrew Says podcast. So his main channel is him. He reviews microphones so thoroughly. If you're ever thinking about doing podcasting or microphones, anything like that, I cannot recommend Podcastage enough. Go check him out. But he does his podcast, which is the Bandrew Says podcast. And that's where he tests a lot of the microphones out. If this is buffering a lot, I'm really sorry. I got to fucking fix it next time. So I was listening to him talk about, and he's like I would say he's a mid-tier, he has 200,000 plus, maybe more on his main channel. And then his podcast is a little smaller. It's like a 10,000 subscriber channel. But he's a little bit more raw, a little bit more open and about content creation. He's not just talking about bullshit about how do I get so many views? How do I get more views? How do I get more CPM? How do I get more RPM or whatever? You know what I mean? All that shit. All right. He's more saying ask yourself these certain questions if you think you're going into content creation or you're thinking about going into this. And as I was listening to him, I started noticing a pattern. And if you can all think back to public school and the 5 W's of writing, where, what, when, what, where, what, dude, holy shit. Where, what, when, why, Am I fucking stupid? Man, I'm gonna have to write this shit out. This is brutal. I wrote it down the other day. Oh, it's in my book. I have my book right here. Perfect. Okay. Because I'm gonna fuck this up. Dude, I can't count to 5. Tune out now. Save yourselves. You know, don't come back. You're like, this motherfucker wants to give life advice and he can't count to 5. I just don't remember what it is. Okay. The 5 W's of right. The 5 W's of writing by Jason Statham. All right. Who, what, when, where, why, and sometimes how. Oh my God. Oh, glad we got through that. Dude, this thing is raining errors in front of my face. So yeah, if you're ever setting a goal or you're looking to do this, it is a great thing to ask yourself, because you know what? A great way to phrase it as well is, why would you look to the 5 W's of writing a story for your goals? Well, you're writing your own story. And I know that sounds super cliche and super dumb, but it's true. So, you know, the who will help you achieve this goal? Or is it just going to be you, or are you going to have someone help you do this? What do you want to achieve? What's the overall goal? Okay. And there's obviously different things you can apply to each what, when, who, and what. Okay. When are you starting your goal? Okay. When does the goal end? Where, obviously, where are you going to achieve it? Why are you doing this? That's an important question. Why are you doing this? Why does this matter to you? What is your overall goal? What do you want to achieve by achieving this goal? And then how much are you willing to sacrifice? How are you going to achieve your goal? So many, I just think that's very important to know. I just wanted to say that to you guys quickly. And I'm going to end it there before I embarrass myself further. But this has been good. Okay. I'm excited. I'm happy I did the recording, and thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace. See, I'm trying to do this new thing. It's not, there we go. Bye.